1888年聖杯をめぐる戦いは魔の霧にけぶるロンドンへフェイトグランドオーダー第4得意点ミストシティロンドン好評配信中。
Hello everyone and welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. Well, you might not be able to tell, I mean, other than the fact I have a fancy new mouse cursor that is almost even more Fate-like than before, we're on a new emulator. I have moved over from BlueStacks, which, while it ran well, it had a bit of a quirk, which definitely really bothered me. A quirk being the fact that it would make my audio pop a bit more than what I would like. Also, I need to fix the... just make that a bit... There we go. That's better. No, a little bit more, because I don't like that little bit of green showing. Okay, that's good. Okay. We're with a new way of recording. I'm now using Nox, N-O-X. It's another Android emulator. From what I did a couple test sort of just levels with the Chaldea Gate there, just to see if it works well. And, well, at first I was like, oh man, this seems like a really slow, a very slow game. Like, why is it so slow? And then I realized it's literally just because I forgot, like, it doesn't say fast forward, so I needed to put that back on. So because of that, there will be some things that are like, oh, that's no longer there. Just small things aren't saved. For the most part, like, everything else is here. I transferred over my stuff. I am on a new emulator, so I had to do the transfer code. I will also be doing that in the future to bring it to my cell phone so that when I go on vacation next month to go camping, I'll be able to get my dailies in and keep up my flawless streak. That's the plan, all right? But today we are continuing with London. Seeing what's going on there. I also did the full load in. Ooh, I like that fade in. City of London. Okay, so we got Lancelot, which we can get through the 6th Singularity. We got Mephistopheles, which we can get from this. We got Geronimo, which we can get from there. And we can get... Jekyll, which we can get from beating this one. Alright, well... It's London, isn't it? Let's go for an egg trip. So we need sabers for you. Well, I mean, we have a saber being Mordred here. Might as well use her, get those bonus points. As well as, we need casters. Let's put you on a team with, Kill Assassin. There we go. That should be good. Alright. Okay. Yes. See, it's a little bit slow at times, this new emulator. Oh, it's really slow right now. You have an okay time, game? Video game? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, that was just a weird one-off thing. Don't know why I did that, but hey, it's all good. Hi. Oh boy, Saber, you always reveal your true name to strangers right away. We talked about this. If you're introducing yourself, just state your class. Do you understand? Disclosing your true name is like revealing your abilities. That's the reason we conceal our true names during normal Holy Grail wars. And yet, you give out your true name at the drop of a hat. I kinda like this design. I like the ombre coat, my dude. Now, what's the difference? This is no longer the Holy Grail war that you spoke of. It's not the one with the 7 heroic spirits, nor the one with the 14. On top of that, no masters. Anyway, do you have any ciders? I'm thirsty. Wait, that's my favorite sofa. Huh. Yes, I already got your ciders chilled and ready. Right, we do have a refrigerator before it became widely used. Being a scholar sure is useful. Though I have chemicals that need to be stored at low temperatures. It's necessary for scholars. Sure. Gulp, gulp, gulp. That's the stuff. Really hits the spot coming out of that demonic fog, yo cranking back Red Bull. What are you two doing? Don't just stand there. Find a place to sit. My home is your home. This is my temporary base. Alright, Senpai, what should we do? Is it alright to sit? You with the glasses, can I ask you something? Well, alright, I don't mind. If Saber trusts you, I'm sure we're on the same side. I haven't introduced myself yet. I am Henry Jekyll. Okay, you're just gonna say it out loud! I work in London as a scholar, a scientist, though not officially a mage. I'm familiar with elixirs. Oh, you're not a hero yet, you're a human. One day, all of a sudden, London was blanketed by this fog. It was a nightmare. I was able to figure out that the fog contained magical energy, but was at a loss about what to do. That's when we met and started working together. He isn't very reliable as a mage, but comes in handy in his own way. I provide the muscle. He investigates and analyzes. Exactly. Excuse me, Mr. Henry Jekyll? That name, it's the same name as the character in a novel. Coincidence? Perhaps he was the model for that character. Mash, can you detect the presence of a servant? I can't. You're inside, but you might as well be outside. I can't either, Doctor. I can't tell if his presence is human or not. I assure you, I'm a genuine human. If it's a servant you want, they're outside investigating. Okay, so this Henry Jekyll is the straight-up real OG guy. What are you talking about? A novel? Yes, a book that was published a little before this era. The main character shares your name. I don't recall that. Strange, as I do read my share of novels. Oh, is this a universe where wait, is this gonna be a world where all fictional characters come to life? That'd be interesting. Because if we got Sherlock Holmes here, that'd be interesting. Same name as the main character, really. I don't think I could forget that. Well, let's set that aside. It's a very common name after all. As I was saying, I'm Henry Jekyll. All I want to do is stop this blight on my hometown. But the more important matter at hand is you folks. You're slightly different from us, aren't you? You could say that. Singularity, huh? One of the 7 bolts that were driven into the world, and the London of this era is that bolt. Yes, we're searching for the Holy Grail, which we believe causes the Singularity. I understand your situation now, more or less. Now, let me tell you more of the city's circumstances that we're aware of. Each night for the past 3 nights, a lethal fog has descended upon London. If you wear a mask in an area where the fog is thin, you probably won't die from it. But it's no good where it's thick. Normal creatures will be corrupted by the magical energy just by breathing it. It probably depends on one's predisposition, but in the worst cases, death comes within an hour. I don't have the exact numbers, but according to my calculations, several 100,000 have died. That's pretty bad! There are areas that have become ghost towns already. The East End is just about to be wiped out. It's only a matter of time before the entire city is nothing but ruins. It's all because of that fog. An extraordinary dense fog laced with potent magical energy. For now, we're calling it demonic fog. Well, I mean, hey, that's a name. London covered by a deadly fog. It's slightly similar to an incident that will occur in the 20th century. Is it off by a century? That's probably what the Singularity is, but I'll look at the 20th century case too. I thought this was a one-city deal, but it's getting pretty complicated. It's not just the demonic fog. You two should have engaged in combat as well. These past 3 days, on top of the demonic fog, London has been plagued with other types of threats. Those committing atrocities under the cover of fog. Automata made of magecraft, killer homunculi, helter-skelter, and there's a serial killer. The newspapers call them Jack the Ripper. The newspapers? Yes, the newspapers were still being printed on the first day of the demonic fog, though no longer. Understandably, it seems neither Scotland Yard nor the government has a handle on the situation. Yeah, what would they do? Use their big hats to scoop it up? Government functions are already starting to freeze up. External support is hindered by the fog isolating London. It's already been 3 days. A cooped-up populace won't last long. The demonic fog doesn't go indoors, but once food and water runs out, London will perish. That's horrifying. The situation requires quick response. Alright then, Mr. Jekyll and Mordred. I have a proposal. We'd like you to help us search for the Holy Grail, the likely origin of this situation. Nothing would suit us better, right, Saber? Fine with me. Seems like the best thing to do. Good. This will truly help us, in more ways than one. So, Mash and Tanner, lucky for us, this apartment is over a ley line. Oh, we can put up a terminal point here. Whew! Right, Senpai and Fu. It's possible to set up a summoning circle in this room. Maybe Mr. Jekyll knew about the ley line and intentionally built his apartment over it? Oh no, I'm not a legitimate mage, so this isn't a magecraft workshop. It's just a regular room. At any rate, feel free to use it as you please. What are you gonna do? We'll put up the servant summoning circle over the ley line to boost Tanner and Mash's combat abilities. Servants summoned by the circle aren't always active, but they're a huge help during battles. Alright, let's start setting it up. Roger, creating terminal point. While they make the circle, I'll help you pass the time. Previously, I spoke about a servant class affinity, so I think I'll expand on that. Just as each heroic spirit has a story to tell, they have classifications that explain how they were born. There are 3 attributes, heaven, earth, and human. Most servants fall under one of these 3 categories. Okay, this is good to know. Heaven includes divine spirit demoted to heroic spirits, children of gods, and embodiments of legends. Earth includes legendary heroes that took hold in the land, fairies, and demonic beasts. Human is for heroes and great people who actually existed. I'm in this group as a great artist who actually existed. Heaven wins over Earth but loses to human. Earth wins over human but loses to Earth. And human wins over heaven but loses to Earth. Humans believe in gods. However, gods that they stop believing in become non-existent. Native heroes and fairies have nothing to do with faith. However, they are no match for the gods that created them. And there are rare special heroic spirits that do not belong in any of the 3 attributes. They are an exception of exceptions, the heroic spirits of the star. They do not belong to heaven, earth, or human, yet they exist under heaven and are born of humans. Servants of the star have nothing to do with heaven, earth, or humans. After all, they're an exception. That said, these are nothing more than categories. The effects aren't as pronounced as class affinities, so it's not worth integrating into a strategy. And that wraps up this session. Summoning circle setup complete. Good luck in this era too. That was really good info that I wanted from Emiya there. Thank you, Da Vinci. Thank you. Thank you yet again. Who was that just now? She was beautiful, but she wasn't actually here, was she? Foo-foo! Huh? I remember seeing him somewhere before. Phantasmal? Foo? Foo? Perhaps a rare animal from around Africa? Anyway, Saber, and this concerns Mash and Tanner, too. This is abrupt, but I would like to ask you 3 to do something. We just got back. We have to go out into the demonic fog again? Good grief. I apologize for asking you to lead the way. It's just that we're not used to London yet. That's fine, don't worry. If you guys hadn't come, this work would have had to be done all mine. If anything, I should be thanking you. Sorry for making you come based on vague information. Oh no, Mordred, not at all. Protecting one of Mr. Jekyll's other collaborators, the Swiss scholar Mr. Frankenstein, huh? Seems he's been unreachable since this morning. Do you normally communicate with each other over radio? Mr. Frankenstein, huh? We're getting... Oh my god, and Jack the Ripper, like, isn't real. They're technically fictional. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see if that's the case. Mordred also, much like King Arthur, exists in the realm of probably didn't exist, so... Jekyll does. He calls it his information network. I don't really understand it. He has collaborators all over the city and chats with them on the radio every day. Old man Victor Frankenstein, was safe until yesterday at least. Victor Frankenstein, huh? This one we thought it's another character from novel turns out to be his relative. Huh. The grandchild of the mage that became the model character in the novel was what Mr. Jekyll mentioned. Huh. Unexpected indeed. In Mary Shelley's novel, Dr. Frankenstein was a scientist, but the person he was modeled after was a real-life mage. Huh! It brings to mind that idiom about how truth is stranger than fiction. Is this world going to be, like, thematically based on all characters that don't actually exist, but in Fate, of course, they're like, oh yeah, no, they did. Are scientists and mages really that different? Yes, strictly speaking, magecraft and science are contrary to each other. There's a mosquito in my room! It is on my TV and I don't want to smack it. Chaldea's existence is an extreme exception, and if you think about it, both globally and historically. Yes, but everything has an exception. In a certain era, science and magecraft virtually meant the same thing. For example, even if you set aside ancient times, some will say alchemy is the origin of chemistry. There are numerous examples of mages who are known as renowned scientists, chemists, and scholars. You know, Da Vinci is one such example. Ah. You called? Oh, you're talking about science and magecraft. I'm no help there, after all. I'm almighty. You can't compare to me anymore. Too bad, bye. We lost the connection. Da Vinci is way too carefree. I know. We're near Soho. Keep your guard up now. I've been there. They'll be here soon. I went to an arcade in Soho. The edge of the city area where Jekyll's apartment is seems relatively peaceful in comparison. This area is no good. We're in their territory. The chaffs. So it appears. I'm picking up multiple motion signals. There'll be a fight, so watch out. Right, master your orders. Smite them chaffs down. Show them the true meaning of not being a cheeky breeky. Squatting. No, that's more Russia. Don't know what chav is? C-H-A-V. Give it a Google and you'll be like, oh, I see. It's good knowledge to have. Yo, when's there gonna be a playable chav heroic spirit? What do we got? Some of these guys, alright. And once again, first battle will have delayed sound effects and stuff. Okay. Alright, so let's go. You know what? Let's get some big meter for everyone. Alright. Your spinning does nothing. I mean, aside from hitting me pretty, actually decently. You know what? Let's go, yeah. Okay. Do some damage. Okay. What we got now? We got pretty much the same thing. Alright, well. Let's do that. Yep. Alright, and we'll have enough for big old 200% also. For almost probably both of them. Let's see. Let's see. Will you get to 200? Oh, so close. So close. That's okay, because you have one that buffs up your own meter, so it's fine. Alright, let's go big ol' attack time. So we're gonna go get your meter up. Alright, you got 200. You got 200. Is this for everyone? No, that's for just them. Okay, so let's go. Wicker Man. Rule Breaker. Buster. Let's give it a go. See how it goes. So I wonder, would it be a good idea to go, if you ever have a really strong Noble Phantasm, one that could even potentially, like, let's say there's a Noble Phantasm that buffs the enemy because it's so powerful. You know, like one that does huge damage but then gives them, like, attack up by making them mad or something. I think there's one like that. You could follow it up with Rule Breaker and just negate it, right? That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty decent. So, oh right, there's new Master Quests too. So I'll be going through those. We're dressed up like Harry Potter. Please read a different book. If you judge all current events by how it relates to Harry Potter, all I can say is, please read another book. It's pretty bad. Also, you know, the author and stuff, but hey, that doesn't stop some people, I guess. Alright, we got some Lancers now, so, yeah. Kill Lancer. We could bring you up, actually. Look at this team! Look at all these knights! Do you want to give you this? Buster up, or... we could give you instead... that's Big Buster up. Begin with... we can use that to get pretty good gain, honestly. Can we go by... let's go by cost. And select sword, yeah. So let's see here. Apply ignore invincible, nah. 20%. Okay, yeah. That's still one of the better ones. And we can't give you anything. That's fine. Let's go! What are we facing now? Damn, they're coming again. Wish I could unleash my noble phantasm at will. Oh, I forgot I can't press space anymore. Damn you, new emulator! We're inside the city. I'm sorry, but you must get your temper under control. I know that, Shieldy! Ugh, somehow I feel weird when you tell me that. Hold on, Shieldy, are you referring to me? Ah, you have a shield, don't you? Uses to defend and bash people in the face. Or does Miss Shieldy sound better? I don't care what you pick. That's okay, just call me Shieldy, please. The enemy's trying to flank us from both sides. Can you take care of the right side, Saber Mordred? Leave it to me. I usually deal with everything by myself. Are you ready over there, Tanner? Strike foes from left. Roger. Entering battle with hostiles. What do we got now? If they're lancers, they're going to be the homunculi, right? The little moving around, little shaky creatures of science? Question mark? I wonder if there is another Fate media that goes more into the homunculi, because they're an interesting thing that, like, you get touches on in a couple of them, but so far not a lot. Like, there's not a ton where they actually talk about, you know, what are the homunculi, why do they shamble thusly, you know? Well, I don't know. That was a bad move. I forgot that I needed to go left, right, left, but that's fine. Haha! Ho ho! Well, let's go. This. Alright. Nice. Ooh, you get 2 hits for that. That's pretty good. Alright. A gold one, huh? Let's hope it is a good item. Let's just do a full combo to kill that guy. It's probably not enough. No need to. I mean, sorry for hitting the microphone. Look at me fixing the microphone for this part, then hitting it with my leg. Watch me, you know. What was I gonna say? Oh, no need to actually do Noble Phantasm for something this little, honestly. I mean, we could, but it's fine. Yeah, see? No problem. Now, what was that gold chest? Got that. It was a baby homunculus. It says the body of a young homunculus before a soul is written into it. Yeah, it's like there's some interesting stuff about, like, how do you, like, what can you do with homunculi? Can you put any soul in them? Does the soul change what they look like? I don't know. Where do they get these souls from? It'd be interesting to know. So I hope one day there is a media that goes over it. Don't tell me if there is. I'll get to that. We got the demonic fog laughs, so now we got to use some good old casters, right? Yeah. Anyone here who I have not seen? I don't think I've seen a lot of Nito Chris, and I love her. Put in Nito Chris. Okay. Kill assassin. Alright. Dang, girl. Cover them booples. Cover them. YouTube can't handle that. Just kidding. It's fine if it's in a video. If it's after the 1 minute mark, it's usually not too bad. Excuse me, can I talk to you for a second? What? Speak up. If you have to say something, just say it. Alright then. I have a question for you. Why are you fighting here? Mr. Jekyll is fighting to protect his hometown, but what about you? I already told you, didn't I? I'm here to face the perils of Father's beloved Londinium. Well, sure, I mean... Yes, I did hear that when we first met. I understand that, really, but... I hope you won't get upset, but for some reason I feel like it's for a different reason. Jeez. Alright, didn't even tell Jekyll about this, you know? That's right. I just can't allow the land of Britain to be violated by someone other than me. I'm the only one allowed to violate the land King Arthur loved. Can't let anyone else do that. Well, that's kind of distorted, yep. Huh? Did you say something? Not particularly. If you want to say something, say it. Well, anyway. Don't worry. I'll give you the Holy Grail once we find it. I won't say I want it after all or anything. Even if I did, it wouldn't serve any purpose. I'm Mordred, the treacherous knight. This time it's special. I'll be on the defender's side. Honestly, I was hesitating a bit. Meeting you guys cleared up my mind. What do you mean? I mean, someone worthy of being the owner finally showed up. You can have the Holy Grail. Huh? Enough chit-chat. Don't bring up this topic ever again. We're almost at the mansion, but enemies are here again. Well then, shall we rip them apart? Mordred's detection is amazing. Is it an intuition skill? We detected hostile reactions too. There'll be 3 waves. Roger, master orders, please. Give him the old 1-2, I say. Even though we're using, you know, casters. Casters don't do 1-2 unless they do 1-2 with magic missile, fireball, and lightning bolt. Yo, shout out to LARPers, keeping it real. I remember there was wasn't there a movie that, like, there's like some dumb raunchy comedy movie that like the entire end sequence is just them LARPing? It's kind of wild. Wow, instant, huh? Isn't yours the increased death and deal heavy damage to all enemies? That's freaking insane. Let's also put your death rate up. How death-friendly will you be? Will you be death up? Death ready? Yep. Big ol' instant deaths all around. And they still drop stuff. That's good. Instant death is a rough skill to deal with because sometimes you use it. Like in RPGs, instant death usually feels either too overpowered or kind of horrible, weak, and not good. So that seemed pretty good. The fact that, you know, we kind of got it right away is kind of nice, but we'll see. Swift spin. I think I'm just going to use Ku's attack here. Get it out of the way. Do this. Yeah, you know, sometimes, and it depends on, I guess, how the user can be hit by it. Because in some games, it's like you see instant death and you're like, ah, whatever, if it gets hit. If it hits you, it's like, whatever. But then there's others where, like, oh, I'm yawning because I'm sleepy. Like some of the SMT games, most of the SMT games, almost all the SMT games, where if the main character dies, it's instantly a game over, which is the worst. I don't like that. So in that case, those suck because of the fact that, well, you die and that's it, right? So if someone casts instant death, it's like, well, go back to your last save. You know, God forbid you have anything that doesn't resist death on. I don't know that's part of the strategy, but... Alright, you got this. Yeah. I do wonder what her last outfit will be. Will it just be cape off? I feel like it might be cape off to see her regular, like, outfit there. It must be, hey, we got that. I'll take that. What is going to be next? I'm guessing we're going to go in and see this Dr. Victor Frankenstein. Will he be an actually visible character with a model? Will he be a servant? I don't know. I mean, I do know about the Frankenstein servant. So we got a little bit of each. Put you in like that. Yeah. No problem. Let's go. Alright, we're here. This big building is Victor's mansion. Unlike Jekyll, who's half-assed, he's a genuine mage, so be careful. Traps like barriers and such are set up all over, so even servants get hurt if they touch things without knowing. When I first visited to check things out, I had an absolutely terrible experience here. Okay, I'll be careful then. A death trap workshop in an urban area. Sounds like a cautious old guy with pretty strong nerves. First challenge is the entrance door. See? Look at that big door. Damn, we're too late. Someone is at the entrance. A tall silhouette. A clown? Hey you, scarecrow! Or you living statue? Whatever anyway. You stink like hell. It's like blood, guts, and fire. And the catalyst for the old man's favorite elemental spell? I can smell it from here. You killed him, didn't you? You murdered Victor Frankenstein.
Yes, I did. Well, now, let me see. Just a moment, please. Indeed, that elderly man will not open his mouth, brush his teeth, eat food, or breathe ever again. Yes, frankly speaking, I am certain he's dead. It's a shame. He refused to join our cause right till the very end. And yet, however, who killed Victor Frankenstein? That might be quite a difficult question to answer because he blew himself up. Oh my, did I scare the beautiful young lady? My apologies. As you can see, I am a demon after all. That was a joke, and I'm sorry for letting you down, but I'm actually a heroic spirit. I'm a servant just like you. The class is caster. Oh? Well, folks, you don't get it?
That's enough. Shut up.
Now, I'm sure you got that. You wonder why I revealed my class so easily. It is reasonable during a Holy Grail War, unlike any other. At least that lady over there knows why. An encounter instantly becomes an all-out battle, as we are servants without masters. We can be called the most powerful forces on the earth, however. Sadly, it seems that you have a master. Best you protect yourself well, otherwise in no time.
Enough small talk. Wipe that grin off your face right now.
Pardon?
That smirk of a smile. So annoying. Was it really that fun to kill that old man?
Well, sure. Once he rejected our cause, it was like a job to me, so to speak.
Cause?
When you are obliged to do something, it's usually, quite a nuisance indeed. But still, it feels good to do your best. You will work hard for a job you enjoy. His expression in the moment he died, the face of a human who understood the transition from life to death. I have become Monokuma once again. Despair!
There it is, right there. There's the word. I was correct.
Sorrow! This is exactly it. Well, anyway, something like that. It killed my boredom, at least, I guess.
I see. Immigrant or... What? Why you gotta bring that up, Mordred? What? Okay. My old man was a citizen of Britain. Last time you took him. You put your hand on my stuff without my permission. You know what will happen?
What?
I'm saying I'm gonna kill you, dumbass clown.
Well. You killing me? Can you really? You seem to be a hot-blooded person. Good, that's fine. I'll try not to disappoint you then. You might as well watch out for the explosions. My noble phantasm has already been set up. By my true name, Mephistopheles. I shall relish striking you all down into despair.
You've set up what? Damn it, I don't know if it's because of the fog or his skill, but it's undetectable. Master, hostile servants approaching. Orders, please. Fight and watch out for his noble phantasm. Roger. Mephistopheles. This is probably one of the only, servants of this that I have been I have legitimately read the story of Mephistopheles, with Dr. Faustus there, right? Was Mephistopheles with Dr. Faustus? Now I'm having second, I'm gonna type in Dr. Faustus, right? Dr. Faustus, the tragedy, is about the main character Faust. Yep, it is Mephistopheles comes from the tragical history and life and death of the life and death of Dr. Faustus, otherwise simply known as Dr. Faustus. Yeah, so it's, Yep. It was a good read, actually. It's kind of tough when you're, you know, reading late Victorian literature because you just go like, you know, I don't care about this. But it was actually a really interesting read, so that one I liked. University makes you read some cool stuff. It's just a shame that a lot of the stuff I read in university wasn't good. There was some good stuff, but a lot of it I would be like, I don't know if I'd ever read that again. There was all the stuff about like, it depended on the era. When I read some like really early stuff, like the early English literature stuff, that was interesting. Also, I didn't even realize that this was Castor. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's do this. Yep. Big stuff for you both. That actually was not a lot of damage. Alright, so we'll wonder if we'll see a bit of Mephistopheles here. So he just has the generic moveset. That's kind of boring. Gain some crit stars. They do spread out to everyone. Okay. Let's go Wicker. No, I'm gonna wait till he buffs himself to use Rule Breaker. Wicker Man, Buster. Just makes sense to wait off, right? That's using your thinking head, especially if he pops off a something to evade the attacks with. Wait, what's that? His voice? Like, he sounded like what I would assume in that one, but in the other one, he sounded way not what I thought he would. Huh. But you... Defense down, huh? I'm gonna wait. Let him probably buff himself again. Put that on. This heal, yep. Okay. Do that. If we can get another noble phantasm, that'd be good. I mean, this guy was the one that reduced his defense twice. Okay. Just gonna keep attacking. Just makes sense. Curse? Oh, that sucks. Alright, so now he's gonna pop his Noble Phantasm, so I'm gonna admire the fleece on you. I wonder if it's a hit all. I don't know. Will that give you 90? Yes, it will. Yay. Well, looks like we're going to take a look and see what her Noble Phantasm is. Again, people will be like, "Oh no, but you're going to learn what it is before." Honestly, I'm sure it's nothing too wild. Let's see what it is. Oh yeah, it's just an Excalibur recolor. I really didn't have to worry about it at all. Alright. What's yours, Mephistopheles? TikTok bomb. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh. Alright. So I'm cursed now. Okay, well. Lubu. Lubu's got them evades too. We also got you. I gave you about half. Wish we would have got more, but that's fine. Let's do that. This would have gone much faster if I had actually, you know, looked at who I was going to be facing, which I didn't, which I should have. But hey, that's fine. Anyways, let's get your stuff going so you, baby, not Merlin, can be giving us some stuff. Is that enough? Ooh, so close. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's go. Like that. Come on. Haha. Alright. We can put this on again. Nice. Let's also put on yours. Okay. Let's do this to get meter for everyone. Good. Good. Alright, so speaking of, yours does random chance to increase attack, restore HP each turn. Yep, that's pretty good. Let's do that again. Machen mein Leben. Wow, just skip all his dialogue. Got it. Yeah, that move set is pretty dang boring, huh? Okay. Alright. Look at those buffs on him. Alright, he's gonna do his TikTok bomb again. You know, when this game initially came out, it was actually called Vine Bomb. Because, okay. It's a joke about the internet, fellas. Just let you know. Okay, well, we got this. Cha-Cha's here also. Just do big damage. This should be enough. Yeah. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Oh, he's dead. Romantic pedantic? What? Okay. Alright. Well, looks like Mephistopheles is going back to the world of whence he came. Righto, get that. He did drop a caster token too, which is pretty dang kino. Wow, he did not last long. Even for Fate standards.
This is quite regretful. This materialization was one I couldn't enjoy much of. I suppose servants need masters after all. Yes, the power of the bond between master and servant. Something of it. Not. Yes, definitely not. Once a master decides to fulfill an earnest wish, I must make at least one child must die by the master's hand. Otherwise, you can't enjoy the best part of a Holy Grail War. Oh, I envy you, shield servant. You will have countless chances from here onwards to betray and throw your master into despair. I am so jealous of you.
Shut up. Stab and disappear. Well, did you find anything? Yes, I found the note the doctor left. Apparently he was writing this when he was attacked. I see. I must say he was a lax old guy till the end. I'll read it out loud. I learned of a certain plot. Its name is Project Demonic Fog. Though its present state is still unknown, the three leaders of the project are P, B, and M. Peanut, butter, and marshmallow. Can cast spells beyond human wisdom, probably heroic spirits. Is M the guy from earlier? Well, let's take this back and have Jekyll read it too. And now I've found something interesting too. Hey, come over here. Oh, yeah, well there we go. That's the Frankenstein. A girl? Yo, she has a horn. Yes, she does have a horn. Are you a human, or are you a servant just like us? Ugh. Huh? I can't determine what she is. All I can read is that there are vital and physical reactions. It seems a detection issue caused by the demonic fog can reach indoors too. How about you, Mash? I can't figure it out either. How about you, Mordred? I can't tell for sure just by her presence. I think the demonic fog outside is interrupting. But you're asking what she is? Of course she's a servant. At least I wish I could say that. In my memory, that's how it was supposed to be. Anyway, yes, she's an artificial human, apparently. An artificial human, is she? I found her in the coffin in the back room and a note was attached. Let me see. First artificial human created by grandfather Victor Frankenstein or something like that. So it is Frankenstein's monster. But didn't it burn up in the end according to the novel? I wonder if she can hear my voice. Let's see. Are you Frankenstein's monster? Huh? Seems like she doesn't have a speech function, but I can somehow understand her. Name, I guess? Monster is certainly a name you don't like, right? How about Fran? She seems to be happy with that name. Okay then, Miss Fran. You are an artificial human, is that correct? You're not a servant, huh? Oh, I get it. You mean you're still alive. I finally understand. No wonder I couldn't figure it out just by looking at you. Huh? Never mind. We can't just leave her here, so let's take her back to Jekyll. Your master's no longer here. You can go anywhere you want. I'll let you stay with Jekyll for now. Let's go. The fog shouldn't impact you if you're not an artificial human. Is she really? I'm not so sure about that. That's a dangerous action. She's gonna be fine. She's not breathing, right, Fran? See, she's nodding. Okay, I did not know that this character couldn't speak. I expected quiet sort of mumbling of an anime girl, not the grumblings. Whoa, look at all these places. So we can go to Soho. We can also go to Clerkenwell, where the soothing well is. And to Southwark. Can we go to Cockfosters? When I was on the train in London, I just would laugh every time we passed by a place called Cockfosters, just because it was called Cockfosters, and every time the lady would be like, now arriving at Cockfosters, and I'm like, ha ha ha. Alright, let's see here. No, we got nothing really there. Are we on new summon time? I think we might be, just for the fact that it is literally last part I got like the late evening one before. And we're back for another late evening one. Alright. That's what I thought. Let's see. Oh! The Azure Black Keys. This is a new one. Closer to an arrow than a sword, the key of divine providence. Oh, so this is just another Black Keys, but this one is blue now. Okay, well, that's a first. That's a first for that, so... Thought I had all the 3 stars, but I guess not for now. Okay, well, I think we will go to Soho next time, guys. So we'll see you for some more Fate Grand Order with new, not poppy audio. I really apologize. It took 45 parts to get there, but hey, we're getting better. So see you then for that, guys. Ciao.